Welcome to a brand new thing. This is a sub thing for the Ferret business, and I figured we'd get into some topics because I've been working on this a little bit off camera. And as you can see in front of me, I have a blood altar. So what we're going to do in this is a kind of a how-to on blood magic, and it's just in general for what I'm using it towards the Ferret business. So we'll get into it right now. And this will be a little side video along with the series. I'll be doing a few of these probably because there is other mods in there that I don't have a clue about and whatnot. If anybody knows blood magic, good on you. If you don't, stay tuned. I know that in certain mod packs there is blood magic explained, like a book that will explain everything to you. In this one there isn't, being that the story line guidebook, the QED guidebook, isn't 100% finished, so the blood magic section is whip. I needed some items in blood magic to work on getting a better, stable fuel source for Botnia, mana source, so I needed to dump into this, and I started building a spawner for this. But we'll get into that in the next episode. So, in this episode, which will be probably a bit longer than normal episodes, but we'll get into it. The first item you'll need to craft is your blood altar. To do that, you need 4 stone, a furnace, gold, and diamond ingots. Will get you 1 blood altar. When you start off, 1 blood altar is tier 1. And there I'll also show you how to do each tier. I believe it's getting nighttime. No, it's not. So each tier gets you more and more powerful items. I'm not going to show you every single item in the blood magic kit, and just the important basic start off items plus the different altar stages, because again there is NEI. NEI does explain a lot of this stuff, except for you'll need each blood altar upgraded for certain items. Next item is, and this is out of order, so keep that in mind. I think I'll just skip this and come back. Next item is that you'll need is a sacrificial knife. This is how you'll get blood into your first tier system without having a spawner. You won't be able to do spawner stuff until you get to at least tier 2. I had started off with it and I didn't realize this thing is the next item that you need for the spawner, drop spawner type thing that I have set up from my normal play world is now useful. This, well, with just a standard first tier, I broke that. A standard first tier thing, you'll need this first. To make this it'll give you need for 5 pieces of glass. I just counted it on camera. 1 gold ingot, 1 iron ingot makes you a sacrificial knife. The way this works is, we'll go over to this first tier, is it works on health system. So each time you prick yourself, well, without clicking into it, you take 1 heart of damage. Each heart of damage is some blood in the blood altar. Recommendation is you don't go all the way down to, I've gone to 1, but I've also flown around with this in my hand and killed myself with it, so don't fly around with it in your hand, so keep that in mind as well. You also use food, and so you'll have to regain that. There are also ways of rehealing yourself in the mod pack as well, and there's also ways, you can use potions and whatnot too. So this mod is also available for 1.9. I'd like to see the 1.9 version of this mod pack because of the fact of the healing system in Minecraft. The healing system is automatic in 1.9. In this, it takes time to heal up. In normal Minecraft, you eat a piece of food, your food bar is full, you take damage, you heal all the way up. That's the first item you'll need for tier 1. Once you get that done, and you get about 1,000 buckets of health, I believe it is, yeah, because you need that for that. At least 1,000 pieces of blood. You then need to 2,000 pieces of blood, I believe, to make a blood rune, the weak blood orb. Let me switch into survival. Okay, I'm not in survival. Really? No, I'm in survival because I was just creative version. Okay, to make a weak blood orb, or still whatever, still cheating it in. To make a weak blood orb. Okay, it's not going to come with weak blood orb. You're not going to show me how to make it. I believe it's a 2,000. You need 2,000 blood and a diamond to make 1 weak blood orb. give or take 1,000, but whatever. So I believe it's 2,000. You will make the weak blood orb. Why don't I just do it? There we go. Yeah, 2,000 life points. Okay, I just had to click on it twice. A diamond and 2,000 life points will give you 1 weak blood orb in a tier 1 altar. Again, like I said, it's all in here. You saw me goof around to find it. The next thing you need to do is, after you get this blood orb and you bind it to yourself, is you need to start upgrading your altar. Especially if you want to automate it, you'll need to upgrade it. So the next thing you'll need to make are these blank slates. And I know this by heart, one already because it's very easy. You need 1 stone and 1,000 blood points or life points gives you 1 blank slate. Don't leave it in there for too long because it will become another type of slate. It will become the reinforced slate if you leave it in there. So make sure you take it out immediately. You either right click it or you can pull it out with item tubes and whatnot. So you'll need those to make your next thing is blood runes. To upgrade to the 2nd tier, and every tier after that, you'll need at least the basic blood rune or a rune in general, like these glyphed runes or these efficiency runes. Any of these will help you upgrade, and each of those efficiency or whatnot does a different thing. To make the basic rune, which you'll need 8 of them. Yeah, 8 of them, so you don't need one in the center. To make a tier 2 altar, you'll need 6 stone, 2 blank slates, and a weak blood orb. The blood orb doesn't really need anything in it, I've noticed, so the blood orb can be actually empty, but it's probably pulling out of your system anyways. And then you have 2 blank slates on each side, gives you 1 of these. So you need to do that 8 times, which will get you the next tier. Once you get to tier 2, then you can make some other cool items. You can make a division sigil, which is also can be made on tier 1. But this will tell you what's in your altar, how much blood is in the altar, how much blood points is just floating around in the air. And also, if you, with this mod pack, you have Walla on. With this being in your inventory, it will allow you to see what's in the blood altar without having to click on it and what level it is. To make that is just glass, a blank slate, and a weak blood orb. The next thing you want to make once you get to tier 2, and this is definitely a tier 2 item, is a sacrificial dagger. To make a sacrificial dagger, we'll just go into this. You need 3,000 life points, a tier 2, and an iron sword. This is where your automation will come in, because this will allow you to kill the mobs and fill up the thing without having to prick yourself every time. So you'll see in my next video, in the full series of how I've upgraded to at least tier 2, and you'll see the dropper that I have of spawning. The cool thing is you can do these spawns anyway. You can use chickens. You can, make a chicken farm above and have them drop down, plated in glass, and you can just sit there and you can kill them. Or you can go with zombies and creepers. And the cool thing is, if you want to have your above ground, see mine's underground at the moment, if you want to have your above ground protected from mobs, hostile mobs, you can put down the magnum torch. And you think, well, that won't spawn anything. True. However, I've also tested that if you have the tainted soil, I believe it's the tainted soil, that you get when you do the ritual for extra utilities. A-U-I-T. Okay, so let's look through here. And so if you do this activation division sigil that you get out of chests and whatnot, and also defeating withers, you do the activation, and then you'll end up getting tainted soil, if I can find it here. Yeah, there it is. Cursed Earth, excuse me. It's called Cursed Earth. It's also tainted soil in my mind, too. And Cursed Earth is just, you need 2 pieces, you just need like 1 piece of block, put it down in dirt, use a watering can, water the area. As long as it's dark, this thing won't catch fire. And then a conveyor belt system is what I've got, and it'll spawn even with a magnum torch within the vicinity. I have 2 magnum torches like right on top of each other, one that's down below underneath another one. Even though they do a bubble effect, I wanted to add another one just for in case, but they will spawn there. As well as having an automated spawn system in Minecraft. My Factory Reloaded also does it as well. So we're going to move on to tier 3. This is what a tier 3 will look like. I have this inset into the ground. I made mine without realizing how big it gets. I mean, I knew it got big, but I didn't realize you had a tier system, make it higher and whatnot. So I'm going to probably have to drop the floor in that one building, or just set them and stack them down and make a pyramid out of it, because you have to make a pyramid kind of thing. This does not have to be glass. When I was using the wiki, it looked like glass. Again, a lot of these videos I've learned for blood magic, and a lot of the pictures in the wikis aren't 100% accurate. I don't find them to be accurate for myself. So yeah, as you can see with this sigil in my inventory, it doesn't have to be in my hotbar, it can just be in the inventory. As long as it's in the inventory, you can see it's the tier 3. To make a tier 3 is again more of the blood runes, and then you have to make at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then your pillar. And the game is frozen. There we go. And it has to be capped with a glowstone. This pillar can be made out of anything, but it has to be capped with a glowstone. So you'll have to do this type of thing. I'm gonna get fly here. If I can't, because I'm not in creative anymore. I am. And you'll have to make this kind of pattern with the pillars, and then go from there. That will be a tier 3. Very easy, very cool. And these can be, again, any kind of those runes that you see. Let's go to plus, because I just don't like creative blood magic. Alright. So it could be any of these too. Most of the ones I've seen, they're using self-sacrifice, which is kind of nice because they help you designate, because the ones that you see, the pictures of them have like blocks within them. Next tier. This is a tier 4. Okay, so it's you just add it on from tier 3, so you expand it out, and you have more blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7. You need at least 7 blood runes, or whatever type of runes you have, for this next tier, along with 1, 2, 3, 4 of a pillar, and it has to be capped with a bloodstone brick, and it has to be a large bloodstone brick. The thing is, again, it's in the wiki, so you can just, in the creative tab, it shows you how to make them. So you need bloodstone brick to make, you need a weak blood shard to make 1 stone and make 32 blood things. Again, it'll explain how everything is made within not enough items, but I also want to show you how to do this. So I'm going to go up here a little bit, and I'll stand here for a second and allow you to take a look. You can screen cap this, pause it, and build off of this yourself. Next tier, this was a tier 4. Next tier is tier 5. Tier 5 is exactly the same as tier 4 until you get to this level here. Then you need beacons. So you'll need 4 beacons in the corners, and you don't need the iron caps, but they say it's recommended to do it, because I believe you need activated beacons anyway, so you can just do that. And it also helps with your building too, because you can count off. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these blood runes in each of the 4 corners. And that makes you a tier 4. Again, so the cool thing is, once you have, the first tier, and then the third tier, it's just expanding off of it. So you don't really need to worry about what I had to do. I had to build all of these individually 3, 4, or 5 times. So I'm going to get up higher a bit, let you take a look at how it's built. Again, the pillars can be made out of anything. The blocks in there that aren't the blood runes can be anything. You can make it whatever, cobblestone, stone, whatnot. So that's a tier 5. Now onto tier 6. And tier 6 goes back to the pillars again, and this is the final tier, by the way. But at the top of the thing, you'll need a crystal cluster, and again, it's in the NEI, and these pillars need to be at least 7 high. So technically it's 8, and then these are technically 5. The caps don't count. So if you count up 7 blocks and put a cap on it, that would be continuing 8. That will count. And then you also need 19, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. So you need 19 in 4 corners. And again, these can be could be any type of these blood runes. These are just the basic ones. And then I will go up here and allow you to see what it looks like. And again, you can pause it. So this is the 6th and final tier. This will allow you to do pretty much everything you need to do with blood magic. Again, cool thing is, if you have this set up for dropper, you'll have this immediately filled. The capacities are supposed to go up, but I believe there's also runes that do that as well. Because as you can tell, this is tier 5, it's only 10,000. And if you go down to just, you know, normal 1 tier, it's 10,000. They're supposed to go up every level. They don't seem to be going up every level. Let me get this, see if it changes. So we have 10,000. Again, 10,000. So yeah, the LP was increased, but there is, most likely because there is another blood, because it's just alchemic wizardry, but there's also expansions on here. So that adds on different blocks and different parts of. Or is it just all still blood magic? No, it's just all still blood magic. Okay. But anyways, but there is things like capacity right here, runes of augmented capacity. So this should make it better. So I believe if I was to knock out every single one of these bricks, and then see, it went up. It's going up right now slowly. So it's 18,000 for that. So if you use these sparingly, or use them like for 1 tier and then another tier and so forth. So yeah, you could just take these other runes, and again, it's all explained right here. I think the only one that's not explained is the efficiency rune. It doesn't explain how to make it. I've tried to look that up and it won't explain it. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe because I clicked too far. Oop. But if there's any questions, I'm going to end this episode off right now. Like I said, the important things are the few items I showed you, because those are the first start off items to get you to at least tier 2. And then after that, I wanted to show you each and every altar, because that's more important than going through every single one of these items and what they do. Experimentation helps with what it does, and there's a lot of explaining and whatnot. The wikis, when it comes down to wikis, the stuff, these other items are explained really well in the wikis, but the building of each tiered altar gets a bit more difficult. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, leave a like, and I'll be doing more of this. If you want me to explain more into blood magic, or you want me to get into something else in blood magic, or get into a mod, another mod in general, I can do that as well. Like I said, I only got into this really for the lava runes. What is it? Lava. Because I mean, blood magic's great, but without a quest line system telling you to do something, it's not telling you to do it, but just telling you to, hey, you need to do this, or hey, you need to do that. Without doing that, it's not going to really do me any good. I mean, like some of the lava one, there's a lava one in here. I think I need the ritual diviner to do it. Is only did it because I wanted to get better stuff in Botania. So, but the sigils also do other things. You know, these little plated sigils, as long as they're not. Let's see, blood lamp, endo servant. I think blood lamp is like one of them that does something. I think if you right click, there, yeah. So each one of these do something different. Like the blood lamp, it will drop this little particle here, which is a particle effect, so it does kind of lag out your server or lag out your thing. That's a light source. I mean, if you have magnum torches, you're not going to need them that much. But, you know, or you can make glowstone hooks or anything like that. But, you know, there's things in here that are really useful. I think the sigil of Green Grove is really cool because it's a constant bloodstone, not bloodstone, bone meal thing, and it takes blood, which can either take from you or take from the altar. Right now I'm in creative, so it's not taken from me, and it's not taken from the altar. But there's other things in here you can do, and there is a weapon set that I wouldn't say are unlimited use durability, but you know, they do some decent things. You know, it's 12 damage right there, but it takes blood from you, or it takes blood from your system, and if your system runs out of blood, then you're kind of screwed. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna cut this short now. And like I said, this was only for me to do a lava block, specific lava block with it's a specific rune. I don't know if it's a rune or whatnot, but specific block of lava that constantly spawns lava with blood. So I mean, I want to do like the highest tier, or go into like these upgraded augmented capacity blocks, because I can just, you know, stand in there for a couple hours, fill that thing up, and just walk away. So yep, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will end this episode off. And as I said, if you need any more information about this, I'm more than happy to go back and do the research for it and make another video, or you know, check out the wikis. Like I said, the wikis aren't bad when it talks about the items. It just, when it comes to making the tiered level system, it's complete shit. It took me, I found tier 4 in one page, and then I went to another page and I found tier 5, but tier 6's image was missing, so I had to look at another page to find tier 6's image. And tier 6's page, the person like made it really complicated because they put fucking stairs everywhere so you can climb up the damn thing, instead of just being, you know what, here is tier 6, deal with it. Like mine's perfectly easy, because like I said, I was also counting along, you know, looking at the block, you know, pixel counting to see how many blocks there needed to be here and whatnot. But when you do something that's, you know, either you don't have these blocks here, so it's invisible, so you can't really count, and if you don't have a texture pack like I do, the blood runes they're like one solid color. It looks like a one solid line. You can't tell the difference looking through pixels. At least with my texture pack, you can see there's a border per block. The other one wasn't, you know, there was no border to it. It just, the other textures, the original textures for it, just is one long line of, you know, a grayish, dark grayish block. So it becomes difficult to look at that. Hopefully with this video you could, you know, pause with me flying and standing up here. You could pause and take a look at it and go, okay, I'm not going to pause the video and then yeah, but you can pause my video and go, okay, so I need to do 1, 2, 3, and then I listen to him say, well, this one needs to be 19, this one needs to be something something, that one needs to be this, that one needs to be that, and explain to me the most intricate parts and the most important parts, so I can go back and just listen to it, or I can replay it and then whatnot. So yep, that's why I did this video, and I only did it for these specific items because I believe that's important, and everything else is self-explanatory as well in the wiki. I mean, not in the wiki, in the AI system. So one thing I do like about, I was looking at another mod pack, Agrarian Skies 2. One thing about Agrarian Skies 2 is there is a book in there that explains all of this. But even the book is kind of half. It's not like, it'd be nice if they had a book like this for the, you know, the immersive engineering book. Then that would be great, because you could just go through the tiers and go scroll, click, and you're done. But they don't, because not every mod pack or mod author wants to go through that extra trouble to make a book, which I can understand. The wikis are kind of half there, and for me, sometimes reading is just not good for me. Well, not good for me, just my eyes blur together, and trying to start this blood off in my other world, I come back to the game, and then my eyes would unfocused and refocused. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next time. As I usually do, I end the ending way too damn long. See you later. Have a good day.